Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's an energy reading for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign Aquarius energy. So if you're not in Aquarius, it doesn't matter. What matters is this. There's something in this message that is calling to you that you're connecting with and that you need to hear. So it comes to you at just the right time, and this message is for you. And this is where your message begins. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. So not everything is going to make sense this week. You're not going to be able to quantify the things that you have to take the greatest action on. But ultimately, there is a pull and a type of knowing that is so much greater than sense, logic, data, pragmatism. And this says you're going to have to use it this week. It's also giving you a little bit of insight into the fact that this is worth it. This is something that will really help you this week, or will really become, it's something that you're going to have to do. Not in a bad way, though. This sense of you're going to feel it, you're going to feel the pull. Allow it to guide you. Allow it to lead you. There's a lot of prosperity within this energy. Grasshopper is seen by most cultures as a lucky totem. So there's an energy of you're going to be best led. You're going to find prosperity most within this energy of faith. And honestly, Aquarius, you probably already feel the pull. So let's dig down specifically into how all this is going to come to pass and what else you're supposed to look for. Remember, guys, as I divide this deck, there's going to be cards that fall out. I'm going to leave them where they lie because they're part of the message. If you want a personal message, I do provide those. Go check out my website at www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule right there. I think I have a couple of more placements, a couple of more open availability this week, and you'll get your video within 24 hours of whatever day you booked, because I know you want your messages quick. You don't have to wait that long. If you're just finding the channel, thank you. Please remember to subscribe and help this channel grow. In addition, please remember to ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you get notified when I go live, so you can participate in the live public tarot card readings that I do here for free on YouTube. It's the only place that I do public tarot readings for free. So it's wonderful to participate in. No other cards came out. I'm going to cleanse the energy, guys. If you're sensitive to sound, please just turn the volume down for the next couple of seconds. Aquarius, why is nothing coming out in reverse? Something has been disappointing. The results have failed. I would say. Or that there's still, like, you're feeling like you're working harder. What sweet results await? Why is it in reverse? There's a sense of maybe dealing with a big ego, maybe dealing with somebody who it's never good enough for. And then we have take time out. So maybe it's you. Maybe it's you who's feeling like something is never good enough, or somebody is too individualistic and is only thinking about themselves. They would be quite formidable and in your face. There's a strong ego here, but it's very bullying, is all I can say. And I don't know if it's you or somebody else that you're dealing with, but this is not the kind of energy that creates, that inspires. It's the kind of energy that intimidates. And so in some ways, I think there's a need for confrontation here. And ultimately, maybe you don't want to confront, but this is going to be something that you can't not confront. It's something that sort of begs your attention now. And the take a leap of faith is in yourself for being able to confront this ego or this energy that is almost confronting you and getting in your face about some shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a situation or if it's a person. This is Leo energy. So there is definitely something that is like in reverse though. So there's disappointment here. I don't know if you're disappointed in somebody or in somebody's behavior, or in just the expectations, the demands of something. What do you want Aquarius to do with this energy? What do you want Aquarius to do with this energy? Three of Swords, there's heartbreak here. Accept the disappointment. Accept that something or someone has hurt you. And then Two of Swords. And accept in some ways the silence. But that would be non-confrontational. That adds up to Five of Swords too. This is a sense of, it's almost like somebody doesn't want to hear something. Like somebody doesn't want to share information, distribute information, to give information. Somebody is more than happy with being blindfolded and leaving other people in question. This is really disappointing. So that's what you want Aquarius to do. In some ways, it could be calling you. Listen to this. To have faith in the God process instead of the people process, which is difficult for you. But ultimately, it's kind of saying, you got to step out of the way of somebody else's karma. Or you got to step out of the way of somebody else's, a group or this general or this collective karma. There's a sense of trust this process, even though it's not going to be pretty. Ooh, what is this? Aquarius, please. Let's see how this energy resolves itself by the end of the week, of course. But I want to see also, yeah. What is this? Well, how does this resolve, first of all? First and foremost. And then, what is this about? Can we please get that understanding of what is all this? The Fool card, that's also take a leap of faith. That's also proceed without knowing. And it's almost like move on in a different direction from this. Leave this behind. Like drop the weight. Drop the dead weight, Aquarius. You're going to be happy if you do. You're going to be celebrated. This is the right judgment. This is being around people that you actually care about, being around people that you actually like, being around individuals that actually support and celebrate you, and vice versa. There is a beautiful energy of being selective and selected and chosen and known and seen and heard. Okay. Maybe there's popularity here. Okay. What? So what? Why is all this negative energy here? What's going on? Aquarius, please. It's almost like you know the right thing to do. You know the right thing to do, and you should absolutely do it. Hanged man energy is somebody is still stuck, somebody is still contemplating, there's still a holdup, or something is being held back. What is this? Why do we have the hanged man here? Why do we have the hanged man here? What do you mean? Four of Wands. So I guess you have held your breath because this is somebody that you wanted in your life, or this was a commitment that you were committed to, or a sense of maybe finding a place to stick around in, or at least wanting that. Maybe you hadn't, it took a long time for you to find your sense of belonging or a sense of support or purpose. Okay, so what? I mean, it seems like you have it now. This also could be somebody that you're married to, or what's hanging you up is obligations to a connection or a commitment that you have. Somebody is singing your praises, and then all of a sudden there's a hang up. So, okay, what? There's lots of money involved. There's lots of security and certainty, a commitment, not just a commitment, stability and reliability. Maybe a new house, a new home. Maybe you've been waiting for this new house, a new home for a while. There's good news that's coming in. It's almost like somebody wants to stay quiet even though it's breaking their heart, because it was working out for you to either stay quiet, or you're now faced with a situation where you may have to speak up and lose something that's very important to you, but do the right thing. And then we have this energy of making a statement, signing paperwork, going after something, making a commitment, going ahead and this is what I want. This is my, it's like you've said something or made a commitment. Okay, that's fine. And everybody's happy about it. Everybody's celebrating. There's expectations here about happiness and everybody's expectations. Okay, so what? And then there's Five of Swords. There's some sort of defeat. There's some sort of a nasty attack or undermining that has happened. And because somebody wants to hold on, be greedy, or be in control. It's like all of a sudden you learn it's like all of a sudden you learn that a situation you thought was fucking perfect is actually not perfect at all. It was actually a setup to kind of ensnare you and defeat your ability and to take over control. This is very narcissistic energy. I don't know. So how do they deal with this? This is what I want to know. This is Aquarius, please. I'm reading for Aquarius. How do they appreciate somebody's work or a job well done? People are noticing and recognizing your work, right? But in some ways you feel isolated, or you feel left behind, or you feel, in some ways you feel taken advantage of or robbed, even though people are noticing your work. It's almost like somebody sucked you in, and on the outside they're like, yeah, look how wonderful this person is, and then like denying you or taking it from you on the back end. It's also saying that You're kind of being isolated from a lot of people who would sincerely appreciate you. It may not be as much money or as much attention or affection, but it would be sincere. What this is leading people to is something big, but there's something here to control. I keep hearing. So what the fuck do you want Aquarius to do? Take a leap of faith that you got to get away from this fucking energy. Or you got to stand up to it. What do you want Aquarius to do? Say nothing, do nothing. Underlying energy, public recognition. It's almost like the public is going to recognize that you're not defending or speaking the lines or the script that somebody wants you to speak. And so this kind of silent protest or ambiguity is a kind of sense of maybe somebody's tried to silence you, or you're deciding to be silent by not talking the same track. This is usually indecisiveness, right? So I'm sorry, once again, there's no direction here. There has to be some direction. What action? Stop. What action does Aquarius take? There's competition. Get into the fight. What? King of Cups is in reverse. So this is somebody who is emotionally unavailable, or they use their emotional lack of availability to manipulate. And in some ways, the silence is a way of taking over or getting attention. There's also a bunch of competition now. I hope this isn't you guys, but this is real low vibrational shit. So what, once again, hello, do you want Aquarius to do? What the fuck are they supposed to do? Take a leap of faith in what? God, a time for healing. This is around the new moon in Scorpio. So there's toxicity that's going to be exposed. Emotions are running high. Let it all come out. You're very close to achieving your goal, but don't let your past hold you back. Don't let anybody hold anything over your head, right? Don't let anybody tell you you don't deserve this or try to hoodwink you and make you scared to move forward and say what you know you need to say. Whatever you haven't spoken needs to be spoken, even though there's a lot of contention and a lot of people fighting with you to not say anything. You have to speak it out loud. This is a time to reveal that, to do that. What I don't fucking know. We have 7th day here. I want to pick an angel card, but Aquarius, let's go to the extended. The link is down below. I also pin it to the top of the comment section so we can continue our message there. Before that, though, we have citrine as an angel message. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. In other words, as bad as somebody is telling you this is going to be for you if you don't do it their way, they're a bunch of fucking bullshit. There's no way they can hurt you or harm you. You need to take the leap of faith in what you know is right and give over the fear to God. And then we have forgiveness heals. It's time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Let's dig deeper. And yeah, it's almost like stop pretending like this isn't happening to you. Stop pretending like this isn't going on. You need to confront this, and you need to confront it out loud and take the leap of faith away from this fucking energy, because it's not what you want to be in. Let's get into day 7. I'll see you guys in the extended.